Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Sound of Metal. And this is from Darius Martyr, who's the writer and director, and this is going to be a new Amazon release. It comes out in theaters soon, and then gets released on Amazon Prime. And it's centered upon a metal drummer who loses his hearing and turns into his journey to find who he is now. And is being deaf part of who he is, or is it a problem that he could fix? And that big thematic challenge in this film is really at the heart of it. And it's very interesting, the story that goes on between our main character played by Riz Ahmed and Ruben, who winds up going into this community of deaf people and connecting with them and finding new purpose. But does he miss his old life with the woman he loves, Lou, played by Olivia Cook? Or is he going to stick around and really build this connection with Joe, played by Paul Raci, and the rest of his community? And a large portion of this film is really focusing on that dynamic. And the acting in this is impeccable. Riz Ahmed gives an amazing performance. If he's not nominated for Best Actor, I'm going to be shocked. Olivia Cook gives a really strong emotional performance too. She's not in it that much, but it's a really important performance. But Paul Raci, who plays the guy who runs this deaf community, was absolutely amazing. And I really hope that he gets nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And there's one particular scene that Joe and Ruben have together, and it's some of the best acting I've seen in a film in 2020. And it was heartbreaking. It felt like a really natural, character-driven conversation, but deeply hooked into the themes of the film. And it was a turning point in the film, and it was a very impactful moment. And this journey seems very understated of what Ruben's going through in terms of, like, there's no big, huge, dramatic scenes except for a few of, like, how he first reacts to the fact that he can't hear anymore. And Ahmed gives such a great performance in those scenes. There's an intensity, there's just a sense of that he can't handle this, and he's so raw and just like a live wire out there. And seeing Olivia Cook act against that was really powerful as well. And something that's really impressive about this film is the cinematography isn't very flashy, but it's very well framed and crisp and so well done. And there's one particular shot at the end of the film that feels so poignant on how it wraps up the film. And the sound design, the sound mixing, the sound editing in this film is top notch. It's so important. And how our character hears the world and how things change in terms of that throughout the film based off of some dramatic changes that he makes and choices that he makes. And it really makes you feel so connected with him, and it's really impressive going through in terms of his perspective on what he's hearing and what's actually going on in the real world. And Martyr does such an amazing job of balancing all of those technical aspects, but still getting fantastic performance for his cast and delivering a really hard-hitting emotional impact. And Sound of Metal is a really impressive film. I really suggest going out, whether you're going to be wind up getting to see this in the theater or not, or watching this on Amazon. This is worth your time. This is one of the best films of 2020, and please go check out Sound of Metal. You won't regret it. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.